Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about love. I'm called Dr. Linda Lillian, the team leader at Cause Effect Initiative Limited, and I would like to share with you about love because this is one of the components that we have under Cause Effect Initiative and the Christ Mission. Now, love is the greatest gift, and that's what the Bible tells us. And I would say and rather emphasize that love is the key to heaven. And why do I say that? If you look at First John chapter 4, verses 8, it says that if you don't love, then you don't know God. And it goes on to say that God is love. It is no wonder, or it's not a surprise that Jesus picked on love as the major gift or the major summary of all the commandments that we have to follow. And so we see in Mark chapter 12, verses 31, Jesus talks about loving God with all your heart, with all your mind, and with all your soul, and loving your neighbor as you love yourself. Because love is the biggest and it's the utmost. In other words, if we go to what Paul says in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, 1 to 8, it shows us clearly that love has patience, love has kindness, love has no evil, love has endurance, love never fails. Love is a strong force, and wherever it goes is followed by goodness. And therefore, I once again emphasize that love is the key to heaven. If you want to go to heaven, then you have to start loving. Because if you want to be God-like, if you want to know God, then you have to have love. And I'm not talking about the selfie love, whereby you're going to go and share and then take selfies and bring the media, unless it is for a good cause. If it's for a good cause, then it's acceptable. If the cause entails fundraising for that needy community, then that is good. But if it is for your own visibility and publicity, then you're not fulfilling love at all. We also realize that love goes beyond the lust of this world, because it's one of the words that have been misused. Love. Someone has feelings not in their hearts but in their pants, and then says it's love. First put aside the pant issues and the sexual issues and focus on the feeling that's coming from the heart. That's when you will confirm that it's love, because if it's love, it's going to be committed. If it's love, it's not going to be judgmental, but it's going to look past all the wrong and try to make things right. And that's why with God we can be sure that He will forgive us, that He's kind, that He will never fail us. But with human beings, we tend to fail others. We have that weakness, but love draws us from that weakness and brings us into completion in the union with Christ Jesus, in the union with God. And so I call upon you to abide by the commandment that Jesus gave us, to love God with all our hearts, with all our minds, with all our souls, and love our neighbors as we love ourselves, because it's love that's going to change this world. When you love what God has given you, when you love the environment, you're going to plant more trees. You're going to appreciate the animals. You're going to appreciate the trees around you. And in turn, they'll give you fruits. In turn, they'll give you the benefits. You cannot start milking a cow when you're not feeding it. So the environment is going to repay us with so much good. If we love the environment, it will love us back. If we love one another and invest in each other, you can't go wrong when you invest in a person Unfortunately, people are thinking of me, myself, and I. And the more you try to invest in yourself, the more you become helpless, because you cannot lift yourself up when you're sick. You cannot, there are many things you wouldn't do for yourself if you were down and going out. But when you have loved, you'll see all these smiling faces, you'll see all this support. You can never go out without a smile, or you can never go out without someone reaching out to lift you up. So let's choose love, because when we choose love, we choose God, because God is love. Thank you.